What's up, my loungies? Welcome to Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer: I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and entertainment purposes only. So if you're sensitive to people's opinions, or if you're crashing out online over your faves, whatever the case may be, this platform will not be for you. It's raw and uncut over here, so please proceed at your own risk. Now, in this segment, we are going to be talking about Milagro Grams, okay? She's calling out Armon Wiggins. We have Natalie Nunn, and we have Cardi B, okay? Before we get into all of this hot-ass tea, my loungies, please make sure to like the video. It's not that hard to comprehend. Just like the video. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into it. Milagro Grams. She is getting tired of Armon Wiggins. Y'all know that they are not friends. They was cool at one point or whatever, cordial or whatever the case may be. But we're going to listen to something that she's claiming that Armon Wiggins tried to do to a smaller YouTube content creator's channel.
Bitch, then when you hit me up wanting me to strike these smaller content creators, because the truth of the matter is you mad about the shit they be saying about you, so you was trying to corral content creators to help bring them down, I would have went along with this shit. Why? Actually, the last conversation I had with Armon had to do with Coffee City. Let me tell you what happened. This hit me up on November 22nd talking about, we need to get this bitch channel. Fuck what we got going on right now. And sent me a link to a video she did. And then said, I ain't watched that shit. He said, this was a complete lie, which you fell for. Different story, different day, but I'm over her. You need to start striking her shit. And anytime she uses your stuff, I'm going to stop deleting my spaces. I'm going to strike all her shit. I'm not playing. I said, I don't know how to strike, but like that. You know, he's saying do it like this. I know how to obviously go in if it's about this or that. But all that little penny and shit these niggas be doing, I don't even bother myself with that.
Armon, are you really out here doing that behind the scenes, trying to strike content creators' YouTube channels? Because you don't like what they're saying, or you don't agree with what they're saying about you? People content, you already know how YouTube is. You strike that damn channel, you gotta you wait until you get monetized and be in a program all over again. Like, why would you want to do that and stop somebody's money? You would not want nobody coming to your channel striking your shit so you can have no type of income that way. But because we know a lot of the content creators, hello, this is a set income right now. This is a job. So why would you do that, Armon, if this is true? Is it true, Armon? Are you really feeling some type of way about smaller YouTube content creators that talk about you?
I said, I don't know how to strike, but if she's purposely misrepresenting us and using our content to push a false narrative, then I'm open to it. He said, look at her page now. She's trying to beef with me. I said, look, I don't know that hoe. And I feel like she sees us as celebrities. That's how it looks to me. And I said, I don't feel like she liked me, but okay. And then I left the conversation. And I've never struck her channel, and I've never done anything towards her channel because I don't care. And I can see right through Armon. You want her gone because you don't like what she be saying about you.
So, once again, people are not liking opinions or things being said or the judgy things that they say or whatever the case may be. One thing about it, you cannot stop something from coming out of somebody's mouth. You cannot. You can't control how people think about you, what they say about you. So for you to do that and lash out and try to prevent somebody's income, not knowing what situation they got going on and that thing, is kind of weird. And I actually like Armon Wiggins, and I watch his videos. I don't agree with everything that he says, okay? But he's funny to me, okay? But at the end of the day, I really hope that this is not true. I don't think Milagro is going to lie. She's too detailed into it, and it's just, like, flowing. Like, just the way she's saying it is just convincing.
Talking about we need to get her gone. We don't need to do a mother thing because I don't care. Do I like people lying on me? No. But if I'm not watching the shit, I ain't even heard the shit, and it ain't big enough to even have come across my desk, why would I concern myself with that? You understand my question? If I don't even know what this person is saying, and this really ain't something that's impacting my day because I don't even know it exists. Like, I know that she makes a certain type of content, and I don't feel like she likes me, but that's why I don't go to her channel. So if I'm not even aware of whatever is even going on, why would I then go open myself up to whatever she got going on to try to help aid you in something?
Worth it? Did you laugh, bitch?
Because it ain't about unity. If it was about unity for free media, he would have given to that damn campaign. So this ain't about unity. These are selfish things where you feel like you're big, they're small. Let me try to do this against them because I don't like what they're saying. Listen, I'm not going to be bothered with that little shit. Baby girl is doing her thing how she feels like she want to do it. I ain't nobody brought nothing across my desk that was some super egregious shit like that. Like, I have my limits, but ain't nobody ever showed something to me that made me feel like I need to try to take that girl channel away from her. Does that make sense? I know what the it's like for people to not like what you said and want your whole shit gone. Why the would I do that to somebody else? Right. Niggas ain't never stood up for you, but want you to help them with what the they doing. I even just said the other day, I'm finna start striking people because somebody told me that they was using a picture of me and my husband on a thumbnail or something. To me, that's crossing the line. And I said then, you can do your content without playing too. You playing too much. I said people taking my station heads to lie on me and making money off literally just taking my station head and putting it online. I do have a problem with that. So I think I just said that like yes. No, I still haven't seen it, but I'll check because I know you said you DM'd it to me. But I didn't even go and just run to go see that shit. You understand? Because it's gonna happen, and you have to put things in a box. And I can't stop everybody from talking about me. And I know everybody not gonna be favorable towards me. So if I'm doing what I need to do for my mental health to stay away from it, and people not doing the most, then why would I go out my way to try to take somebody's shit? And I know that girl don't like me and be talking about me, but I still don't be sitting up in my spare time wishing bad on none of these people. And when everything come out in the wash, like I always say, you're gonna be able to see what type of I am, a solid one.
So we're going to see if Armon Wiggins responds to Milagro. Because sometimes he responds to people that talks about him and stuff like that, or to address some things, and sometimes he don't. But we're going to see if he responds, and if he do, we will talk about it. Okay? Because at this point, I felt like now it's going to be a back and forth with them, coming at each other. Okay? I'm not sure if Milagro seen the content of Armon Wiggins talking about her and Megan Thee Stallion's case. But we shall see how this is going to go. I just feel like when you have opinions and you have a platform, like if you're a content creator, just leave everybody else alone. People are gonna talk shit. People are gonna say things that you're not gonna like. People are even gonna try to paint a narrative. But if it's not true, oh well, who cares? You can respond, but don't be trying to stop nobody money. See, I'm not that petty, and I'm not that bothered to do that to somebody. If somebody was on their YouTube or whatever platform and was just popping it about me, that's fine. I hope you have fun doing that because it's not going to stop nothing. It's not going to do nothing. But we're going to see. Natalie Nunn. So y'all know the Baddies is in Africa right now. Summer already came out, said she's banned from Africa. There's some clips going around with the Baddies acting a nut like they usually do. But let's just listen to what Natalie Nunn has to say.
Yo, what? Guys, we're in South Africa and I'm not gonna hold you. My phone is going off right now. The Baddies did this. The Baddies did that. Natalie, what do you have to say for yourself? We need you on the radio station tomorrow, on podcast, here in South Africa. You and your Baddies are acting up and you guys are reckless. I said reckless. I've never heard that word, ever. For the Baddies, these are the words that I want to hear. Rich, successful, smart, businesswoman. That's what we are. We represent a brand. The brand is Baddies. And the Baddies are going to be Baddies. Y'all know what the going on around here. Don't start acting dumb now. Now I'm going to stand on principle, and my principle is, you know what the Baddies is finna do. It could be anything. We don't know. They Baddies. That's the point. And that's why we hot. No. We went to a barbecue cookout and it was fun. We had so much fun. And we gonna get some sleep and we gonna be up tomorrow, like Cardi said. Get some sleep, bitch. You know what's up tomorrow. Stop playing with the Baddies. Please.
She says, guys, whatever is going on Twitter, I do not have a Twitter. So she's letting y'all know she does not have a Twitter, okay? Natalie Nunn is rumored to be in talks to star in the remake of The Bodyguard. Okay, so is she going into acting? I mean, I feel like at her age, and she has a name and she has her own, platform and stuff like that. I feel like she should go down that route a little bit more, play the scenes, like being a CEO, play the scenes behind Baddies and not like act like a cast member. So she wouldn't have to be into these, these oh, you gonna pick the side, the OGs, the baddies, all the one. So she won't have to be in the middle. So if this is true, I hope that she does go down this route, okay, and actually go into the acting and the film and stuff like that. So she could just, just switch up her brand, switch up her image, because she's almost like, girl, you almost 50 years old. It shouldn't be no reason why you're still calling yourself a baddie and acting like you're in your 20s. It just don't look right. Did Cardi B introduce her kids to Steffon Diggs? Why do people care? So this is the conversation. We're going to listen to what the blogger had to say. The one that's Team Offset right now. Okay? She's just having fun. That seems a little too fast if she did have Buddy around, especially fresh off the holiday. What kind of co-parenting relationship can this shape is the question. Offset said, kids off limits. So now I think that Offset's going to try to run with this, oh, my kids around a man thing. I don't want Set to crash out. I don't know if he knows yet. Says, oh my God, for real, what the hell? She's crashing out, clearly. What's wrong with this nut? She's moving all wrong and will definitely regret it. She's bugging. Like they saw him in passing at the house doorway, or he was introduced to them. You never introduce your kids to your side guy ever. Who said that he's a side guy? I just spoke about this in my previous video about Krishan having Junior around Figgy, who is her new man. Do not know how long they've been dating. Maybe it was before publicly, or if it is recent to where they went public online, that's way too fast to have your kids around. Cardi is going to do whatever she's going to do. All these mothers out here and fathers out here that are single parents or, have the kids 24/7, they're going to do whatever they want to do. Now, is it reckless? Yes. Hopefully Cardi's not doing that, because the kids don't need to be around that man. She know how to be around her kids and do her stuff without her kids being around, I'm pretty sure. So she doesn't have to have her kids meet him. Maybe she think it's serious. I don't think they've known each other for that long to actually, have the kids involved. And that's just me, okay? Nowadays, you just can't trust everybody around your damn kids. And I really hope that Offset is not going to use this as an excuse to start doing too much and harassing her, because there's other ways that you can handle certain situations instead of making that like a narrative that you're trying to run with just to bother her and be in her business. Okay? Because 9 times out of 10, it's either the females that's better, and they start doing petty stuff, or it's the man. And y'all act like men can't be out here bitter. Y'all act like men can't be out here trapping people and trying to put a baby in somebody because they feel like that's going to be my baby mother forever, and some type of controlling situation. It's a lot of men out there like that. Okay? So at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Cardi and anybody else who have their kids around people are going to be smart enough to watch their kids and not leave their kids around this person, because you just never know. And taking big ass risk with your kids is not a good thing. You could take a risk with yourself, but if you put your kids in a situation where anything can happen and you just, that's just a little bit reckless to me, in my opinion. Okay? Now, ain't nothing wrong. They got a big house. The kids could be upstairs. Make sure they stay up there, whatever. Or whoever else that's be in the house with her, they could be up there. She could have her, hello boo thing in her room with the door closed, locked, and minding their business. That's fine. But the kids don't have to be around the man. The kids don't have to meet the man. Okay? And it's possible. Okay? But at the end of the day, we're going to see if Armon responds to Milagro. We're going to see what's going on with the baddies in Africa. Is it going to cut short? Because I'm pretty sure that if they knew about the baddies, they knew exactly how they was going to cut up. Okay? Seems like the people in Africa is not feeling the way Natalie and the baddies are acting. But at the end of the day, I said everything I needed to say in this video, my loungies. Please make sure to like this video. Click the notification bell. Do all that good stuff. Because y'all already know I'm gonna be popping it. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.